Welcome to the Saying Stuff Podcast. My name is Eric.
My name is Eric too. What a coincidence.
I'm the third Eric here. Nice to meet you.
This is Eric, and Eric.
Triple E.
Triple E.
We are rated A. We are rated E for every hoe.
Every hill.
Except the ones with STDs.
I was going to set it on the floor, but fuck it. So, in today's podcast, we're talking about macaroni and cheese versus shells and cheese, your favorite dinosaur, the YouTube wormhole, what you get pulled into when you're just on YouTube at 3 in the morning, turkey versus ham at Thanksgiving, your biggest fear, food touching each other, sexiest man.
Me.
Right here.
Shit.
Right here.
Look, y'all can say them, but we all know deep down, I know how ladies like a beard.
They all have beards.
Your argument's invalid! Shut the fuck up!
Next.
We all know you like a man with titties.
We all have titties. You know how y'all like men with penises.
Oh, well. We can't prove that one.
That would have been funny if Eric was like, well, I'm out.
We're talking about our favorite gym game in high school, and if you could be any serial killer...
Did you say
what
Jew
would you
game?
be? Any gym game.
I heard any Jew game in high school. I was like, what the fuck?
Calm the fuck down, Hitler.
No. 9!
If you could be any serial killer, who would you be? And is Charles Manson a serial killer in your eyes? Let's start this shit off.
So let's start with something that's not dark. Macaroni versus shells.
Shells all day, every day, baby.
Shells all day, every day.
I'm going to have to go with the spiral mac and cheese.
Okay,
That
so
was an option.
can we get this?
Okay.
Can we get this basic bitch off the podcast?
Basic.
I fucking quit. That hurt my ankle. God damn it, I'm dying, Chad!
Don't even fucking start. Third damn day in a row. Don't even start.
So wait, what's wrong with spiral mac and cheese?
It wasn't an option.
It says macaroni. It doesn't specify.
Motherfucker!
Technically,
Come on, macaroni
macaroni
noodles!
is
Those
spiral.
are not macaroni noodles.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Are they noodles?
They're pasta.
They're noodles, but they're a
Macaroni.
form of pasta. They're not a
Macaroni
macaroni
is
noodle.
the type and shape of the pasta.
What?
That's what I call macaroni.
I've been lied to my whole life.
It's the
Didn't you ever put it?
Mint
Pete, didn't you ever put it together when they used to say do macaroni art and they gave you a box of macaroni?
Okay, but every box is mac and cheese. So therefore, mac stands for macaroni. So if I have a box
Look,
of
he's
spiral
trying-
macaroni and cheese,
He's trying to justify his world not breaking down right now. He's trying to
if
keep
I
it
have a
alive.
box of spiral macaroni and cheese, it's
Okay,
still
so-
macaroni.
2 votes for shells and cheese and 1 vote for regular macaroni.
We go to break and it just sees Eric in the corner. You fucking lied to me, Mom.
my whole
You
life.
lied. I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh, this
So,
got dark
what kind of
pretty
cheese would
fast.
y'all like on it? You like
Speaking
Velveeta.
of mom.
Velveeta cheese.
Is your mom calling you?
Alright, anyways, back to the podcast. So,
Hey,
we are
forgot we were doing
going...
this.
Yeah, we might as well restart this whole
No, I'll
shit.
just clip it out. So, sexiest man alive
On radio.
is obviously...
Get your fucking foot off.
Let me see that. Let me see your hand. Let me see your hand. Take this finger and this finger. Just put it in the right fucking hand.
It's me.
I would like to vote. Hunter is the cutest.
For what
I'm
we
not
said,
gonna
man.
call a fucking infant sexy because then I get hit for charges.
Well, for one, if you want to get technical, we said man.
His
He's
balls
a
ain't
little
dropped.
man.
His balls ain't dropped. He ain't a man.
He's a little man. Tell him,
What are you
Hunter.
talking about?
Tell him.
Then Eric's barely a
This guy
man.
right here.
Oh, wow.
Look, I didn't tell everybody about you only have one testicle. Oh shit, slipped out.
He's reaching for the mic. I don't...
I have
I
75 kidneys.
I have 1 and 50%. Anyways, what do we decide on that? Me? Okay, going on.
Okay.
Turkey versus
You talk a
ham.
lot of shit for somebody else like Shrek when he walks.
What? Turkey versus ham. I prefer honey ham. Next question.
What the fuck?
I prefer turkey over ham.
Why do you like turkey over ham?
I've never been a big fan of like honey baked ham or anything like that.
That's
I
right, me either.
I usually fucking like whenever my mom makes fucking turkey, I go rip the fucking legs off of it and eat them because I love turkey legs. I think they're fucking amazing.
Turkey legs.
I go with both. I can't pick between.
You like both of them?
Both.
I feel
I'm
like-
just saying, if I go to a Thanksgiving meal, I prefer there to be honey ham. I will eat the turkey as long as there's gravy, but I can eat the ham without gravy.
Biggest
Yeah,
fear.
it's cool to stay
Go,
cold.
Eric.
I just don't want to be cold.
Spiders.
I saw a meme that reminded me of you yesterday.
Every time we say something, Chad comes up with, "I seen a meme."
No, because it was showed this dude in bed asleep. He's like, safe place. And he was all smart. He's like, this is supposed to be a safe place. And then it showed him lighting his fucking house on fire in the next scene.
So, Katie got Lily a remote controlled tarantula for
That's like
Lily,
this big.
and I'm going to smash it if I ever see it in the house again. So, okay.
What about you? What's your big? Oh, me. My bad. My bad. Sorry. Sorry.
I thought we already had
My biggest fear is probably the ocean.
Why?
Because there's just so much shit we still don't know about the ocean. Like what could be in the ocean. You never, like, there's just crazy.
There's aliens in the ocean.
That's even fucking freakier.
Mermaid pops out. Hey, everybody.
Well, as soon as he says aliens in the ocean, I automatically think of Cthulhu and shit because they're aliens.
I forget what they're called, but you know how like UFOs are undefined flying objects. or whatever?
Unidentified flying
Yeah.
objects.
There's a version of UFO that has like a different letter at the beginning besides U, and it stands for like submerged flying objects.
SFO.
Yeah.
Submerged flying objects. Unidentified submerged objects. What up, Brimley?
But they
It's an ankle.
fly in and out of the water, and it's believed that they have like a thing down in the ocean.
Right.
So
That could be. What about you, Chad? What's your biggest fear?
Fucking snakes. Fucking little bastards.
Snakes. Indiana Jones ass. I can deal with everything dark, but as soon as you bring a snake in the house, I'm gonna scream like a girl.
No, like, I ain't gonna scream. Like, I can be cool with them out and being around, but the minute one gets in with like a 5-foot radius, I mean, bro, it has a 105% chance of getting stepped on when it looks at me.
You would hate my homie's house. I've held his ball python. I literally held this thing face to face with me and kissed it on its fucking lips.
Yeah,
I
I
love
would step on his
snakes.
on his ball python.
He would probably murder you.
I'm cool
Because
with
them
that.
things aren't fucking cheap.
I'm cool with that. But it's the part where I say, I don't want it fucking near me, and then when you put it near me is when shit
Oh,
goes
well,
down.
he wouldn't do that shit. Like, I told him not to put it on me for the longest time, and then one day I just looked at him, I was like, let me hold your snake, bro. Like, let me get the fuck over this bullshit fear. And I just fucking grabbed it and it coiled up around my arm and was just sitting there looking at me. I was like, what's up? Chilling with it. I used to hold that fucking thing all the time. What's your favorite gym activity in high school, Chad?
Bro, probably fucking dodgeball.
Dodgeball?
I fucked heavy with dodgeball.
I feel
until
that.
they banned it.
Yeah, they banned dodgeball.
Did they?
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily know.
I
if
know
it's
they
100%
banned
They can't do it
the
in
rubber
school.
balls
Yeah.
they couldn't use anymore. They started making foam balls.
Yeah, they use the foam balls now, but now there's like 20 of them, so there's really no point.
Right. What about you? What's your favorite gym activity?
Oh, so long ago.
Or the roll around hockey shit where you sat down on that fucking
Yeah.
board. I hated it at the same time because I always ran over my fingers.
Oh God, yes! Ow.
I liked soccer because no one thought I was going to be good at it, and I sent a lot of people to the clinic.
I liked
He slid his face first into the nutsack.
Ultimate Frisbee was pretty good. I actually learned how to throw a frisbee like in a complete straight line by doing that shit.
I might sound like a douchebag or a preppy dude, but frisbee golf is pretty dope.
Frisbee golf's pretty dope. I got
Yeah.
my homie Andy that was on the live stream earlier and talking to us. He plays frisbee golf.
My brother used to
Speaking
play.
of
and I
live
played it a
stream,
couple
we
times.
go live on Facebook every Saturday.
Haha.
Yeah.
Nice segue. I like that.
We did sexiest, man. Food touching. How y'all feel about that?
That shit does not bother me. I mix foods all the fucking time.
So I have
Oh, and here
this
we fucking go.
It's called the world famous slop. It's baked beans, corn, mashed potatoes, chicken, and macaroni and cheese and corn all mixed together.
That sounds banging.
It's
All
fucking
right.
delicious.
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't give a fuck if my food touched. I mean, I ain't one to get it all fucking served to me mixed all in together.
Right.
I mean, my shit touches. I ain't fucking worried about it.
Like, if I have turkey on my plate and I got mashed potatoes, I got corn. First of all, as soon as I put my mashed potatoes on my plate, I put a divot in it and I put my corn inside my mashed potatoes because that shit is banging.
See, here's the only.
Then I rip up my turkey and I'll throw it all
Here's the
together.
only thing I don't like touching my food, and it's when I have bread stuff on my plate. Just because then it gets soggy, and I don't.
Oh
like
yeah, soggy
bread.
bread's
Soggy
disgusting.
bread doesn't bother me as much.
I mean, if it's done correctly, it's fine. But
Right.
if it's meant to be non-soggy, then no.
Right, I feel you.
That's just a texture thing.
So everybody here really doesn't give a fuck if your food touches as long as it's not bread that's gets
Yeah,
soggy.
pretty much.
That's what kills me about certain restaurants is they'll make you a burger and it's so greasy the bottom bun's just nothing but soggy.
And then
Yeah,
it's
just
all
like-
falls.
Yeah, and you're like, how
Like,
am I
no.
supposed to?
It's a burger. It's supposed to be there for me to hold.
Right.
What I hate, Burger King, get y'all shit together, dude. Because I hate it when you like, I want a cheeseburger, just a plain ass cheeseburger. And on the menu, it looks like it's gonna be like about that big. You know, normal
Yeah.
cheeseburger you get.
Yeah.
Like, what
Oh,
the fuck?
I went to Burger King, I think it was like a month ago, and I got the original chicken sandwich with cheese and ketchup only. I went to take a bite, and I bit down, and the chicken flew out of it
Yeah.
because it was covered in so much ketchup. I'm like, I just
Yeah.
want some ketchup, not that much.
Right. I like the chicken parm from Burger King. That shit actually ain't too bad.
Yeah, but they got rid of it. It was a
Did they?
seasonal item.
I don't really eat at Burger King.
Like
much.
I got the crispy chicken parm. I thought that was delicious.
I
And
remember when they had them chicken fingers. Them motherfuckers were banging.
I remember when they had hot dogs. You would
They
get
had hot dog?
yeah, they had regular hot dogs. They had the chili hot dog.
It was probably the tacos and dumb as fuck.
Are those even? I think they don't even sell those anymore, do they?
Probably not, because they were trash.
I didn't even have one. I've never had one.
It literally looked like they picked something up out of the bottom of the trash can and threw it on a taco shell. Like, here.
Would
Sorry, Burger King, I don't want your sponsor any fucking way.
McDonald's hit us up.
Taco Bell, I'm all about it.
Right.
Low key, McDonald's, you always fuck up my meal. So
For the past 3 days, they fucked up mine when I went there at 7 in the morning to get fucking easy shit.
well, anyway, Subway. So-
We ain't like Jared, I swear.
wow, I got that.
What?
Dark. But speaking of dark things, if you could be any serial killer, who would you be?
See, and that fucks with me so much because I've looked up so much shit and watched so much shit and read so much shit.
Oh, before we go to that exact topic, do y'all consider Charles Manson a serial killer?
I don't. Just because he was a cult leader and it was actually proved that he himself never killed anybody.
He was a
always
manipulator.
convinced people to do it for him.
Yeah.
Because he had everybody drugged around him, drugged up and fucking thinking he was God and shit. So
Is
I
that
never-
technically illegal?
What?
Yes,
Doing that?
because
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there goes my weekend plans.
well, I wasn't gonna do it. I was gonna turn you in once you gave me the cash.
Oh my god, that's great.
He paid me to kill somebody. We're gonna go arrest him. So do I still get to keep my 10 grand?
Right?
But
Let's see.
we're
Okay.
gonna take a break before we get further into this.
Yeah, we'll take a break and get back to what serial killer would you be?
Back everybody to the Same Stuff Podcast. I am Eric.
You just say Sunday Stuff Podcast.
I said Same Stuff Podcast. Why you gotta fuck up this thing, bro? Like, we was strong. For once, I was enthusiastic about something.
I'm so proud of you.
Fuck this podcast and fuck you.
I'm a virgin.
Okay.
Oh shit! So when we left off, we were wondering if you could be any serial killer. Who would you be? Chad, so you start off. Who would you be as a serial killer?
I got two. And one ain't even a serial killer.
Right.
He was just like one of my favorite people to learn about in school, which was actually Charles Manson. I loved learning about Charles Manson, dude. He's it's weird because when you learn about him and Hitler have so many similarities, dude. It is retarded.
Oh yeah.
Like, it is beyond belief.
Oh yeah. They were fucked in the head.
But if I had to be one, I would either say I would not be a serial killer and be a cult leader like Charles Manson.
Or Jim Jones.
Or Jim Jones. But I like Charles Manson a little bit more. Jim Jones like, everybody kill themselves!
Right.
Charles Manson's like, what with the pigs? And, or Ed Gein.
Right.
Or Gein. How the fuck
You
you
want
say
to make
it,
a
man?
nipple belt?
I want to make a fucking lamp out of faces.
No.
I want movies to be based off of me.
Right.
Chris.
I was gonna say the Zodiac Killer, but then now I might be wrong. It might be the same fucking person because I've heard a bunch of conspiracies about it. But the Black Dahlia,
What?
Oh.
the Black Dahlia and the Zodiac
I don't
Killer
think
supposed
that-
to be similar.
I don't even know what
in
the fuck
certain
the Black
aspects.
I think they're similar, but I don't think they're the same person.
Right. There's a lot of talk going around that the Zodiac Killer and the Black Dahlia were almost the same.
I don't know who the fuck the Black Dahlia is.
You never
Black
heard
Dahlia
of
is
that?
the one that cut the girl's face up to her ears.
Oh.
Fucking wicked shit. And wicked shit.
Didn't it take forever for them to find the body?
I believe it took them a while to find the body. Yeah.
Like, they're not even sure who the legit killer was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still just like the Zodiac Killer. They still don't know who
Yeah.
the Zodiac Killer is, which is
You
fucking
know,
crazy.
for years that they had a theory of who Jack the Ripper was.
Mhm.
In modern science, just actually today, like not today, but like a couple years ago, actually cleared his name
Right.
from fucking centuries ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, it wasn't him.
Right.
I don't know how, I forget how they did it, but they had a way to do it to show that he wasn't it. They still don't know who it was, but I think now that they actually have it down to, I think about like 3 different people
Right.
of who they think Jack the Ripper was.
Got you.
I think it's amazing how you can go back to a point of time where there was no technology at all.
And find out a bunch of shit about that era.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing how you could go back in time and kill a lot of people and got away with it. Now you can't do shit.
Well, yeah, we have so much technology. As soon as you drop a hair on the ground, they're like, "Hey, DNA match, you're going to jail."
Yeah. Everyone's screwed
But you
these
can
days.
just kill a bunch of fucking
But-
prostitutes.
Surprisingly,
Those are the days.
but you do realize our technology fucks up a lot more than you think.
Oh yeah, lie
Like,
detector
I-
tests aren't even legit.
I literally just saw this video last night about this dude that robbed a bank. And then it was a white dude, and this black dude got blamed for it, and they arrested him for it and charged him with it because the white dude bought for $1,000 a realistic mask that looked like the black dude. The
You don't
only
have to
reason,
do that anymore.
the only reason that the dude got out of jail is because the white dude the white dude's girlfriend told on him.
There's programs now to where you can put somebody else's face on another person's face, and it was so realistically. They do it for porn videos for celebrities,
Yeah.
and it's so
Where did you
realistic.
know
It's
that
crazy. Well,
Selena
I
Gomez,
was watching a
you
video
no longer
about
have to
it.
hit me up.
I'm pretty sure she is one of the people who got hit with it, but yeah, you can add their voices and add their face, and it'll move exactly like they would.
I'm pretty sure as long as you're above 18 and an actor, I'm pretty sure they all got hit with it.
There's actually a set of twins. I think it's in England or Ireland. It's somewhere over there in the Europe area. That they were robbing a jewelry store, and the cops got fingerprints. But since there was 2 of them that both led back to fingerprints, they couldn't charge either of them because they can't falsely imprison somebody. So those 2 twins never got fucking hit for it.
Did you know that a couple of years ago? It was probably like when we were kids. It might have been like, I think it was right when DNA like first came out that this dude was in prison for like 10 years for murder. I think it was his girlfriend or something. Well, we got technology because he kept saying, "Y'all gotta look at this." I wasn't me, you know what I mean? He kept
Right.
appealing it and shit. That they actually went back and looked when they got more technology. Come to find out, it was his twin brother.
Yep. Shit's off the chain.
Dude, I would get out of jail. You son of a bitch.
So what about you, Eric? What serial killer would you be?
Probably the Zodiac.
The Zodiac?
Calm down, Ted Bundy. Quit peeing on people.
Yeah, Buffalo Bill. He puts the lotion on the skin.
You know, I watched a documentary of Ted Bundy, and it said that one of the first people that he ever killed was one of his friend's sisters,
Yeah.
and he peed on her too.
There's a bless you. There's a show on Netflix. I forget what it's called, but it's
Is it of Ted Bundy?
it's about all this how the whole serial killer thing got started. Like when they actually figured out that serial killers were serial killers.
Oh.
And it's like the two detectives and they're visiting killers are in jail and they're trying to define what makes a serial killer and everything. They visit every serial killer, and I think one of the detective guys becomes a serial killer.
It was so taboo that they kept them in a basement, and the FBI didn't tell anybody about it.
Yeah, no one could visit them or anything.
Did you know that the only reason why Ted Bundy didn't get he got electrocuted. I can't remember if it was electrocuted or fucking what's it called when you fucking
Lethal injection.
lethal injection. Did you know that he was supposed to die like 10 years before that?
Really?
The only reason they didn't because there were so many open cases on him.
Right. They were
And
still
that they
charging
wanted
him
to
shit.
find answers to.
Right.
And they gave up on it because he would never. He confessed. Okay. So he confessed to his first girlfriend that when this all first started, who he was with, who turned him in, he confessed to her, but he wouldn't confess to the cops.
Right.
Like, she would ask him questions about, like, I don't think she asked him about every case, but she would ask him about a couple, and he would tell her.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Because it's that loving one you can confide in or some shit.
Did you also know that he was in jail for like 20 or 30 years before he died, wasn't he? Or something
I
like
have
that.
no idea.
But did you know that when he was in jail for a while before he died? I'm talking like damn near like decades.
Right.
He died. When he died, he had a 10-year-old daughter.
No shit.
That if you line up the math, he was in prison when she was conceived.
Well, conjugal visits.
I don't think that he got them, but he was able to pay guards,
Oh,
or
yeah.
his wife was, or
Right.
somebody was.
Right.
I was
Chad.
just like, that's fucked up. What?
What's your favorite dinosaur?
T-Rex, only one I know. Small arms, stupid brain.
They were smart enough to realize to go after the slowest thing in a herd, though.
Yeah, because their brains were the size of a walnut. Back then, a walnut was damn on big.
Are you sure?
I don't know. That's what Will Ferrell told me. Will Ferrell was
Did you know there's a new study that says the T-Rexes actually had fur?
A hairy Rex?
Yeah.
Hey, do me a favor. Shut the fuck up. I had an instant childhood.
Actually, they say most dinosaurs actually had fur. Not that. We're back.
You good there, Ryan?
Don't look at me like that.
What's your favorite dinosaur?
I'm a Velociraptor.
Why you gotta take mine?
Is it yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I technically say a megalodon?
Yes.
Well, I don't.
A megalodon was a dinosaur.
Were they?
Mhm.
Okay. So
A
I guess.
megalodon.
Well, why a megalodon? Just because they're cool.
It's a giant ass shark, dude. What else was more fear in you than just being on a little tiny boat and then Jaws just pop out of the water? Like,
A fast ass Velociraptor ripping
Hey,
his
Jaws
head
was
off.
not a megalodon.
well, I know, but
I get you.
I'm just saying a shark that could devour a fucking boat, like just.
Right.
You know, sharks now when they see human, like, oh, damn, that's a whole ass meal. He coming up like, damn, that's a good ass snack.
Right.
I am a
You
little.
look like a
hungry.
whole snack, girl.
No.
You're looking like a snack today.
You know, the megalodon swimming around, he's seeing you on a raft, he's like, I did have 13 seamen in a
Right.
boat for lunch. I don't know if I need that. Fuck it.
What is that one fucking thing? The dinosaur. Oh fuck! It had the spine down its back. It was a carnivore.
Oh,
I don't know the scientific name for it.
I know what you're talking about. It starts with a T, doesn't it?
I
T-Rex.
believe no,
Tyrannosaurus.
no. That's the same. My head
It's not a
Tapeworm.
is it?
Oh,
I
what?
don't think it's a pteranodon.
No.
Retarded
It was a
on?
big
That's
fat.
right on.
It was fat, 4 legs, had
And
the
it had the spikes on
spikes. Yeah.
No. I'm
No,
talking about the
no.
one with the spikes on his tail. It was a carnivore.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought y'all were just talking about the one that walked on 4 legs that had the spikes on his tail.
No, it had to go down his back too, right?
Yeah, it was just one single fin that came down its back.
Oh, the one fin?
It was one fin that came down its back, like a spine down its
I know what
back.
you're talking about.
Yeah, it's in one of the Jurassic Park movies. They had a big
There's a lot of
problem with it.
dinosaurs.
Listen, I have
Don't stop with me.
Jurassic World Alive. Okay.
What?
Jurassic World has a game like Pokemon.
That's lame as fuck.
It is actually.
Keep on.
Right, so
These roast hands are starting to get real agitated.
Yeah, bang bang!
oh, I love how there's one that says bird. Bird.
I don't think it's that one.
Spinosaurus.
That's probably what the fuck it is. Spinosaurus.
Ooh, that one's dope.
Triceratops. That's
No,
not. I mean,
that's
I
the
know.
3 horns.
I know. I just figured I would try.
I mean, I give you props for trying, but you were wrong.
Alright, well, let's come back to this while Eric's looking it up.
What's it start with?
I don't know.
The
Spinosaurus. That's all I'm going with. It's carnivorous. It had a long snout. and
Stegosaurus?
Fucking eat your ass alive.
YouTube wormholes, Chris.
Spinosaurus. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's it right
The
there.
Spinosaurus.
YouTube wormholes. So, I watch a lot of different YouTubers. I watch Monto. I watch Noob3 because I watch them play Dead by Daylight and shit. And then it hits 3 o'clock in the morning, and somehow I'm watching industrial shredders tear up tires and refrigerators and hydraulic presses destroy every fucking thing
It's so
inside.
violent.
I am always violent. Always
When
violent.
I get into wormholes, it's more like people who have died and gone missing in 3 different videos on them, and it's all the same info.
That's not even a wormhole for you. That's a typical Saturday.
I do watch that shit too. I watch a bunch of different like crazy shit on.
I'm so bad at it. I'll be playing with Chris on PlayStation. Alright, bro, I'm going to bed. And like 2 hours later, I'll send him this Indian dude making food on Facebook.
Right, wrapping shit up in banana leaves and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you
Bro, okay, Eric. So I'm watching this Indian dude, not Indian, this Middle Eastern dude make food on Facebook.
Oh,
And I'm talking to Chris, right? And I'm getting pissed off at this dude for making food, right?
Uh-huh.
Severely, Chris. And Chris is like, why are you getting so pissed off? And I was like, Chris didn't get it at first when I was trying to explain to him until he watched the video. This dude just stares at you the whole
literally
time.
the whole time he's doing something is just.
Right, dude? Like, he'll just be chopping shit like.
Yeah.
And then I said to Chris, and Chris is like, I fucking hate him.
I was like, I like what he's doing, but stop fucking staring at me. I was raised not to stare at people, and that's all he's doing.
And I told Chris, I was like, I don't think it's the fact that he's staring. I think it's the fact that he's staring and not saying shit.
Right. Like
It literally almost makes me want to throw hands with my phone. Like I've had dreams, like if I ever met him, I would just two-piece him real quick. Just
bing bing. You gonna quit looking at me?
right.
So what about you? What's the wormholes you go into?
The scary stories. The
Scary
scary,
stories?
weird stories that don't make any sense, but like the narrator says them
Creepypasta.
so well. Yeah.
Okay, got you.
I'll tell you-
creepypasta.
I'll tell you a good one that we've all been on, and y'all can't even lie. At 3 o'clock in the morning, those Indian dudes making shit out in the jungle at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Where they make a pool and shit.
And they're making pool underground houses and shit, and you just like, I know we've all thought this. I wonder if I could do that.
Right. I have never thought that.
You
'Cause I'm,
haven't?
like halfway into digging, I would get tired.
Yeah,
Stop.
Let's give up.
But they make their shit so easy. Like, it almost makes you want to go out and do it, don't you? Like, I want a pool.
Yeah.
I'm about to go build a pool in my backyard.
Right, straight the fuck up.
Until you realize you're fat and American and you give up.
Or until, the fucking Ohio finds out. Next thing you know, you got the fucking zoning dude out there like,
Excuse me, sir. Can I see your building permit?
You right? Do you have a permit? For this?
I'm like, technically I didn't build shit. I dug it.
Right. I didn't build nothing. I used the earth.
But that's going to call it for us, you guys. We will see you I don't know if this. I don't know if this is a
about
fill-in
you don't break my
podcast or if
fucking
it's an
microphone?
actual
What?
How about you
podcast.
don't break my microphone?
Hey, is this a fill-in podcast or is this an actual podcast?
This is the
Actual.
Tuesday Thanksgiving podcast.
We didn't talk shit about Thanksgiving now.
I'm thankful for the podcast. Subscribe to Reese.
I'm thankful for all the fans and subscribers that we have, and for the fact that we are a family.
Get the fuck off me.
Incest.
My premium Snapchat.
XXX done it lover.
The gas
XXX
station, you really have the premium gas.
Yeah.
I want to see a picture of it instead. The upper prices.
Rayzu's making a premium Snapchat tomorrow. It's called XXX Donuts. It's where we post pictures of donuts on Snapchat. Come check it
Creamy
out.
donuts.
Straight
If you
up.
want,
You can see
Straight
all the
creamy
holes.
will they be full of cream? I don't know. $10 and find out.
We'll talk to you later.
Love you guys.